Hi guys and welcome to Gauge Reviews and to this trailer reaction review once again of Total War Warhammer 3. Thanks to the guys at Discord who let me know about this because last week we had also trailers gameplay review. It was awesome, and now I kinda it's hard to believe that there's another one, but since there is, we're going to watch it, discuss it, all of that live. So, hi to dear Clayton in the chat and move too. Hi guys. So without further ado, let's check the trailer and see what it is, because this time it's about Kislev, and that is like the Warhammer version of Russia, basically. So let's see it.
We are the bulwark of the North. Behold the unyielding motherland. Through the teachings of the Great Orthodoxy, this world's end is kept at the bay. Our mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, stand united against the onslaught of chaos.
Awesome
With the
cat.
strength of Urson, the mighty bear god,
The queen
and
is
the
fighting
power of winter itself.
herself.
Tear them down!
Whoa. The bears are badass.
Join us! Pledge yourself to the Ice Court! Defend the legacy
Oh
of
my.
Kislev!
Conquer your demons, like literally. Amazing. Okay. So we do have stuff to break down, indeed. Oh my gosh, awesomeness. Oh, hi dear Ivy. Oh, Dune trailer. Okay. It's really a new Dune trailer. I gotta check it out. Okay guys, have to not distract myself. Let's see it. I'm gonna have to lower the audio because I'm pretty sure it's very loud. Okay, let's see now. So I'm very happy about how everything looks. You know, it's very freaking impressive, but I just want to see how much of that's gonna be transferred to the game itself, because it always looks great from the sides, but it's not exactly the case in the game itself. I so wish to be there and to fight on that battlefield. I mean, in a third-person game. That's what I mean. But you know me. I just love the third person. I mean, I love to have this in third person. It's been a dream. Okay, so this guy is supposed to be Rasputin as far as I understand, which is interesting, and he has to fight against the demons because he's a human, so it's not that bad this time. The Total War Norska cinematic. Oh, okay, have to check that. Oh, really? That's weird. That Dune thing, it's very old, but somehow YouTube keeps it in the cache. It appears every time, but I, just replace everything every time, so it should not appear anyway. I just love this cat. It's amazing. I mean, in the world of Warhammer, everything goes. So, Queen Catherine is fighting herself. Actually, it should be Katerina if it's in Russian, you know. At least that's how I think, because I'm Bulgarian, so it should be Katerina. Yes. Well, Russian the Russian viewers have to correct me if I'm wrong, but it should be Katerina, you know. Okay, I'm very happy about how they're so organized, but of course they should be. Well, I know that they're always in the game, but you know what I mean. It's not gonna be as cinematic or epic like in the trailer. No, I don't actually like Warframe though, Mr. Wolf, because I play Destiny and I don't even play Destiny. I mean, I used to play Destiny 1 a lot back on the PS4. Then I got like a gift Destiny 2 on the PC and I played it, but because I was, with other games occupied, I just couldn't get into it that much. And then I wanted to get into it, but it started crashing all the time. And that was like a few months ago. And Warframe, I tried it and I tried, I just never gotten, that thing that makes you play. I don't know how to explain it. So Warframe is actually not that much for me. Maybe now it's better because I've played like in the first year of when it came out. Maybe now it's like tons better, but I have too many games as it is. Okay, I love the freaking bear. It's just great. But back in Assassin's Creed 3 days, where they promised in the trailer that we are going to have this huge battle and we are going to fight in the battle itself, I dream about something like this in third person, but I haven't actually gotten it yet, just in a very, very small scale, you can say. Understand why? It's tasking, still tasking for any system, but yeah, still I want to get into that. Ah, yes, Katarina, thank you. Thank you for confirming that. Uh, Morphis, Morphis Nikos? I'm sorry if I didn't say that right. Okay, I see. Hi, Rash. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it has been developed, yeah, but too many games, like I've said. Okay, and that is totally my favorite bear ever. I mean, the queen has something to do with it, I guess, in terms of how strong it is. I just really want to see, I don't know, somebody playing the game and explaining the game mechanics. That's gonna be useful to me. Oh, that's just awesome shot. But story-driven game with Catherine and everything else. Ah, like amazing. She has awesome glowing eyes. I'm a sucker for glowing eyes. The sword and the well, whatever that is. But it's awesome. Oh Jesus. Well, before that, actually, when is this coming out? Damn it, I forgot. But before that, we have like 2 weeks until Necromunda, the 40k FPS, which I am playing, so cannot wait for this. Tomb Kings. Oh, that sounds good. I really have to make a list of these. I mean, guys, if you can enter my Discord, you literally just have to enter it. I mean, there's not much to it, and you can leave me all kinds of stuff there because at least there I can see them easier. They're not getting lost. It's organized. So yeah, because that way in the comments, in the live chat especially, there's just too many things, and I'm gonna lose them. Yeah, I know that there's into the battles. Well, I can get it right now. I have too many games once again. I mean, games to get and games to play. There's Chivalry Medieval Warfare. Now there's Days Gone. I have to finish Resident Evil in the next days. I hope so. Assassin's Creed DLC I'm playing. What else? The point is that yeah, too many games, and I'm not sure if I can even play that because I tried Total War, Jesus, Rome, Total War Rome before, and I just, because I never played strategy games, I just didn't get the game mechanics, so I just blindly played, and I never really got to the whole potential of the game because, I got some some stuff, how to upgrade armies, how to get different units and all of that, but I didn't get every piece of the every possible game mechanic that I should know to play the game. So those games are not really my thing, although Total War was very interesting. And I played that because it was in a Rome setting, which I love. Greco-Roman, whatever it is, I love it. But the game back then was extremely buggy, and I had tons of issues with it, especially with my old hardware, and I quit it. So I almost got into these types of games, and especially in Total War, as a strategy game series genre and all of that. And then that happened with the optimization and with the fact that I just don't know what the heck I'm doing. And yeah, I mean, strategy games is the one genre of games that I have no experience with except for Total War, Rome, like literally. Everything else I've played, even finished Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris, which is isometric, like Diablo type of a game, which I also do not play, but I totally got super stoked about that and finished it. But everything else outside of third person or first person games, RPGs, MMOs, everything else outside of the action, so to speak, genre, uh, I mean, those two types of games, the asymmetric and strategies, I am very, very new there. So even if somebody sponsor me and got me this game, well, of course I'm gonna play it then, but I'm gonna suck at it. So yeah, I would love to play it for you guys. I really would, but I can't spend the money for it, especially if I know that I'm gonna suck. But like I said, if somehow the game gets to me, I'm totally gonna stream it. No matter how I suck. You're gonna help me anyway in the chat. So I'm up for that. It's not like no, get away from me, game. No, no, no. I'm open. I'm open to learning. The fact that I tried a game from this genre a few years ago and I didn't make it for all of those circumstances that I mentioned doesn't mean that I cannot learn. So there's that too. I mean, for me, it's gonna be better if I finally learn. So actually, these things become a lot more thrilling for me. Not only the story, which I'm most interested in, everything Warhammer, the story is number one for me. But also, if I can only get into those games, like gameplay, that's gonna be awesome. Really, I would love to learn that. Uh, Warm in Bulgaria, not really. It's kind of cold actually today, especially. Uh, Summer doesn't want to come. It's like 15 degrees, but it feels like it's 10, especially with open windows. I'm just checking the temperature here. And Jake, hi to you and thank you for letting me know about this. King, missed you, King. Hi. Rome 2 was bad. Buggy and yeah, absolutely. Overly complicated compared to the others. Really? Oh, I hope you're right. So if you're right, then that is why I thought it is so freaking complicated. Maybe it really was because I'm like, oh my gosh, just I'm spending a ton of times. I mean a ton of gameplay time in the map. I don't want to spend so much time in the menus and in the map. I don't want to play games in the menu, So that was like my biggest issue back then. Ah, well, yeah, many patches. Kopesh, hi to you too. I love Skyrim. Yes, Skyrim is actually the second RPG game that I ever played, and the one that I fully finished. The previous one was Kingdoms of Amalur. I just love that game. I started to play it again when they remastered it a few months ago. I streamed like the first part of it just to remember it. It's a bit dated now, but it has. I mean, it had so many great moments, especially the chakrams. I never seen chakrams in any other game except, of course, Xenowarrior Princess game herself. But other than that, I have never seen chakram in any other game to that point. So that was pretty impressive for me. And it has the most. I mean, it had the most dynamic fighting style out of any RPG. To that point, at least, it was like an action game. it was so fluid in the motions, something that Skyrim did not have. But I enjoyed both. I also played Two Worlds, by the way. Just remember that. Mm, okay. Oh, Zinch trailer. Hi, Andras. Well, that's gonna be interesting. Oliver, hi to you. Okay, going through your comments, guys. I thought Bulgaria was Sunslav land. I'm not sure what do you mean there. I mean, the weather this year is not typical, I wouldn't say. This time of year is pretty warm, but now it's just not. Hi, Dart. Huh. Yeah, I know, but I can't go back just because of the modes. There was a Xena mode where there's something Xena, I'm there, but it wasn't that good, so yeah. I gotta skip it. It's a huge game. I played Elder Scrolls Online for a bit with some friends, but that is one of those games that it's so time consuming. It requires you to be there to make raids and just repeating over and over again. I just can't take it, so I quit that. Okay, let's see what well, I missed you too, King. I mean, I'm used to seeing you here. Well, bear units, they're pretty awesome. Anytime that there's like a huge white bear, it reminds me of the Golden Compass, that movie. That movie in the times where we had Chronicles of Narnia. So I kind of miss that. So every time that I see a white bear, it's just very cool. Um, yeah. I don't know that game, Ivy. Arcanum? Arcanum? I'm not sure how that is pronounced. You're surprised that I never played The Witcher? Who said that I never played The Witcher? I streamed that like before a few months, and when it came out, I finished it. I said that the first RPGs that I've played were Skyrim and Two Worlds. Before that, Kingdoms of Amalur. Before that, I just didn't like RPGs a lot because of the dialogue options. I was just very used to action games like, well, Lara Croft, Assassin's Creed. Now Assassin's Creed is an RPG basically, but a very lighter one that I really love. Anyway, my taste did get, upgraded since then. So yeah, The Witcher is one of my favorite games, and the last stream was of the DLCs, and that was fairly recently. Recently. I mean, if you type The Witcher on the channel, it should pop up. So yeah, Witcher and the DLCs, the amazing DLCs, I've played everything. Not sure if I finished the last part of the last DLC though. That's kind of did I finish that? I'm not really sure, but everything else I did. So The Witcher, of course, and I can't wait for second season. From Netflix. Okay. Well, they are making Skyrim, by the way. There's even a little teaser from a year ago. It looked very amazing. Yeah, probably will live forever. There's a Grammy that plays Skyrim. She's very famous, like an 80-year-old grandma that's like specialist. She plays it a lot better than I ever could, I'm sure. She has more hours in Skyrim than I have in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And I have 170, I think, now. Never played a game for that long. But I do Assassin's Creed Valhalla, just my go-to game these days. And I'm working out and playing the game at the same time because I put it on my treadmill and I constructed this rack basically on the treadmill, and I'm literally playing and walking and, well, almost running, but no, I cannot run and play, but I can walk, incline, decline, whatever, and I can do that and do my steps for the day. Yeah, I know about Mass Effect. Never attracted me that much, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna really like it. I played 4, but we all know what happened to 4. My face is tired. you know, that is just the best to this point. It's so funny. Uh, okay, reading, guys. when I was young. Are you not young now? Ah, Battle Tone? I'm not sure what that is. So Blight of Eos, guys. Oh, really not sure what is that. Streamworks and Magic Obscura. The charts made it too complex. Oh, well, I still have no idea. I really what that is. Is that a strategy game? Warhammer is the best of the war. Well, if it's not as complicated as Rome, you guys give me total hope. I mean, but not intended actually. But yeah, I mean, you literally are because if I can get it, maybe I can get into it for sure. Yeah, Witcher is an RPG. Hmm. Well, there's a very awesome game that's also coming this year, hopefully. Crimson Desert. So I'm waiting for that. It looks like combination between The Witcher, Assassin's Creed, and oh, that name escapes me now. Ah, gosh damn it! The game that was with damn it! I forgot it. Oh, Lord of the Rings game, Shadow of Mordor. Yeah. So Crimson Desert looks like combination between these three games, and the studio was so nice. And they sent me a huge sweatshirt because I covered their trailer. It's just huge. It's like a tent, but I love it. But yeah, this game looks amazing. Riding dragons, third person view, and a lot of swords, powers, and the fighting looks amazing. So can't wait to see that. And those are the creators of Black Desert, but that's an MMO. That's totally not up my alley. I mean, I don't like that particular type of games, but Crimson Desert is standard action RPG, so that should be awesome. Oh, Total War Warhammer 2 is Henry Cavill's favorite game, really, but he plays a lot of World of Warcraft too. In the world and the punch of uh, ah, really? That's interesting. Oh yeah, first stream of Blood and Wine, New Year's Eve. Yes. Wow, 5,000 hours. Oh, that beats everything. Jesus. CRPG. Oh, I totally forgot what that was. Damn it. Hmm. Well, I doubt that they hate it, but I cannot recall one game that is CRPG at the moment. 2XL. You wear it, well, okay, but I'm still gonna use it at home as a dress. I guess. Hey, come on, it's an original sweatshirt. I have to keep it. um, Drakan, Order of the Flame, action adventure games. Well, that's probably very old now. Oh, well, if you never played Witcher, now is the time. I mean, the first game is a bit wooden, I would say. It's the time where, uh, you know, CD Projekt Red actually learned how to do that. Then Witcher 2, I played a little bit, but I was just too bored. I don't know, just too bored. But Witcher 3 just sucks you right in. So I think that that is why all people like it because it just has everything. I mean, it has a good story, very compelling gameplay. It's not as as I would prefer. I mean, the fighting and all of that is not as dynamic, but it's an older game now. But overall, it's much more understandable in terms of potions and how to mix stuff and all of that than Witcher 2. And it's just, well, what to tell you, just great. I mean, overall, it's really good. Well, depends on which way is more complex. And I can't say actually about Cyberpunk yet because I started it and had to stop it because it was so ridiculously buggy. And I'm just waiting for the game to be updated. It was a few times, but it's not on the level that it should be. It's still like in beta form. So when it gets like to a full-on polished game, then I'm gonna play it. So it's just sitting there and it's preparing itself for me. So I'm not in the hurry for that. I will still have a brand new game, so to speak, when I return to it. Ah, okay. Yeah, bad. Well, you can always do that in cutscenes if you don't want to go through that, dear Clayton, but yeah. Okay, uh, get that link. I think that you can paste the link in the chat. There was an issue before, but I fixed it, so now it should be good. Okay, I'm waiting for that. And then I have to go, guys. It's 10. Today I had a few problems with Days Gone. The game is crashing, unfortunately, but yeah, hope they fix it. Oh, no matter if I wait or do not wait. Like I said, I have so many games, and I'm eager to go back to Chivalry. I mean, to play Chivalry 2 because I used to play that most out of all online based games. I was just very addicted to Chivalry 1. Then it got boring because you cannot do the same things over and over again. At least I can. But it kept me going for at least maybe a year and something. And finally, we're gonna get 2. Well, okay, dear Clayton. Oh, Nostra, you are here. Well, have a good night too. Yeah, well, here is 10 at night, so I'm gonna go finish training and go to sleep, guys, and we'll see how I'm gonna continue tomorrow. But I have to finish Resident Evil for sure, and then continue with Days Gone if it doesn't crash. That is in the games department. Everything else that I can in terms of Warhammer, of course, I'm gonna cover it. And for all suggestions that you may have, as I said, you can just join the Discord. Oh, Black Widow reaction. Well, you can watch my clip reaction from yesterday until the movie comes out. Jake, have a good night too. Oh, that's great. I mean, I also like to combine different stuff when I'm meal prepping for instance, Nostro. So yeah, well, you can still watch it. It's here on the channel, King. Yeah, you have a good day, a good night. Oh, thanks, Clayton, for that, for sharing the link. I mean, everything that I'm associated with is down below, guys. Oh yeah, you have to catch up. It's awesome. It's absolutely amazing. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you like to support me, you can check out my OnlyFans where I do my meaningful sex educational content, plus fitness and health, of course, Warhammer 40k original art that I create and put on some products. Link to the store down below as well. And with that being sorry about that, I'm pressing buttons, too many buttons here. So with all of that being said, guys, thank you and have a great new week. Actually, it's well, almost Wednesday, but yeah, have a great everything, and thank you very much for watching and being here with me. Bye bye. Sorry.